with the flock. I'm sorry I'm late. It has been a day. I could not get the webcam I usually use to work. If anyone's on yet, I don't know if you noticed that I'm on an hour early today because of, basically the house. Um, my husband has work in the morning, and we just got back from a week of him working in Memphis, and my kids have school, and it's just been a lot. And going early seems to be helping because I can get the kids in bed and everybody can relax. But yeah, so long story short, um, that is why I decided to go now, is because I just need my husband needs to be able to go to sleep for work early, and he wants to relax, and my kids need to be able to go to bed, and it's just better for me to go live now. Um, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm not using Hey, Trumpet Master 77, thanks for joining me. If you guys noticed today, I'm not using StreamYard. I could not get my webcam set up right. I finally got the webcam to work, and then there was no sound. And just after struggling with it for 20 minutes or so, I just decided to go ahead and go live and just use my cell phone today. It just seems easier. But I did put a video out today with the rules and everything for the pumpkin carving contest. So make sure you guys check that out. And I think after my live on October 30th, we're going to change our day from Sunday, just because my husband does do all the technical side of things for me, and he does help me with a lot of just everything, really. And he does not want to have to do it on Sunday nights that late anymore. So we will be picking a new day. But we're going to go ahead and keep our Sunday live all the way up till we announce the winner of the pumpkin carving contest. So that way we can get that hopefully worked out to where it's a better time. I'd originally picked Sunday evening. Sorry, my husband is playing with the lights, trying to make it where you guys can see me better and not have that glare. But long story short, I'm trying to adjust it so you guys don't have that glare. Sorry. We will be changing our day eventually, but it will be after October. Coming November, we will have a new day and a new time for our lives. And that way we can make sure everything is good for everyone in the family. But we did spend a week in Memphis. That was interesting. It was boring for us, but he got to work out there. We just kind of hung out at the hotel. But we just got back, and everybody's been kind of a little bit under the weather here. Hey, Rebecca at Touched by Yarn. Thank you for stopping in. I saw you weren't feeling well. I hope you're feeling better now. We just recently are starting to feel a little better. My husband's still feeling pretty bad right now. It's part of the reason I just kind of decided to say, you know what, I'm just going to go live on my phone. He was getting really stressed out and frustrated trying to help me fix everything, and I didn't want to put him through all that, so I just went live on my phone for tonight. But we did put out the video with the rules for the pumpkin carving contest, which basically you just use the hashtag WTF carving contest and post your video of you carving your pumpkin, and nothing offensive or obscene is, really the only rule. And you have from now until the 28th to post it. And then on the 30th, I'll announce the winner. Chuck from Life with Belinda and Chuck has been nice enough to offer to add to the prize, as well as hey Glenda, Lazy Days Ahead is adding to the prize. Digging for Health has donated to the prize, and then I will be adding to the prize as well. And just have fun with it, really. And I can't wait to see people get creative and post their pumpkin carving videos. Um, but it's just been a long week here for everybody. I think we've all kind of had a lot of stress going on and just been feeling under the weather. And Rebecca touched my arm and said, I'm breathing better, but still coughing. Yeah, this one's been tough. I mean, my son coughed so hard he threw up at the hotel, all over the place, unfortunately. My little one did the same thing in the company car. So I understand. It's been tough, and everybody's just been a little under the weather, but I have to feel better by this weekend because I'm having a little Halloween party at my house. I have some Halloween pasta. It's like bats and skeletons and pumpkins, and I'm gonna make pasta salad with that. And then I'm going to make homemade apple cider, and also we're gonna do hot dogs, and everybody's gonna bring a dish, and we're gonna have a bonfire. So I'm excited about that, and we'll probably carve our pumpkins this weekend. But we are not entering our pumpkins into the carving contest since we're hosting the contest. We just, but I carve pumpkins every year just for fun. Psychology Noir with Dr. Lund says, please do what is best for you and the family. It looks like you have people who support you. Also take care of what matters. Thank you so much, Dr. Lund. That's what we're going to do. I really liked picking this night, just trying to, because Sunday evenings, later in the evening, seems to be when I get the most viewers. But I do think you're right. It's just better to do what's best for the family. And, people will catch the replay if they want to watch it. So, But yeah, everybody's been sick, and it's been a long week. So I did try to pump out a couple videos, and I did try to hurry up and get the pumpkin carving contest details out there just to have it ready. And then I've been, you guys send some love over to Digging for Health. Andrea's husband, Mike, just went through some stuff with his health, so make sure you guys send some love and prayers or whatever positivity, whatever you believe in, send it over to them because they could definitely use it. But the pumpkin carving contest is going to be a big thing. So that's one of the main things I wanted to talk about. We're learning what to do with our extra eggs and stuff. That's something else we're working on. And I believe it was Junkyard Gamer that wanted us to make homemade butter. So we are going to be doing a video on homemade butter soon. We have a couple other ideas for some videos coming out. I will be participating in the 12 days of cookies in December. So you guys keep your eyes out for that. That's another collaboration that I was asked to be in, and I am super excited to do that one. And other than that, we've just been trying to get Halloween costumes ready. Mike and I are going to be getting ours last minute, but I think we are going to be going as Barbara and Adam from Beetlejuice when they do the crazy thing with their face. I found some masks, and I'm going to try to get those ordered. And then my oldest child, Violet, or Vivi as she likes to go by, she is going to be Lydia in the red wedding dress, and her boyfriend is going to be Beetlejuice. So that'll be fun. And my mom, I think, is going to be a nun. And so there's a few little things that we got going on. I have to get my house decorated for the party before this weekend. And the kids go back to school tomorrow. They've been on fall break all week, but we spent that whole week in Memphis. And for some reason in Memphis, none of us slept good. And I don't know why. We had a comfy hotel room. We had a nice room and everything. But none of us slept good the whole week, so it doesn't feel like we've been on fall break. And so that's been crazy. But yeah, that was just a couple of things that we wanted to talk about. We will be changing our time, but not till November. Make sure that if you want to participate in the pumpkin carving contest, you check out our video. And use the hashtag WTF carving contest and make sure you tag What the Flocks channel in it. We have some people that are going to be helping us judge anonymously, and we'll pick the winner and announce it on the 30th. And that's about it, really. And so feel free to share that out. I don't have a community tab just yet, but if you guys want to share that out, if you don't want to carve a pumpkin, but you think you might know someone who does, that would be great. As far as the chickens go, they've been doing good. Big Vern has learned that I'm no longer scared of him when he runs at me and starts acting like a jerk. So he has calmed down a lot now, and he doesn't really bother me too much anymore. I'm getting about 9 eggs a day from the ladies out there. They're finally earning their keep here. I feel like there's something else. What did I tell you? What else did I tell you? I wanted to talk about the pumpkin carving contest, the trip to Memphis. Oh, so the trip to Memphis, by the way, is why we did not go live last Sunday. We actually left Sunday late morning, early afternoon, and drove all day to Memphis. And by the time we got to the hotel with the kids, I was just like not really feeling it. I had originally planned on going live from the hotel room and just, talking about being in Memphis and stuff. Score one with the big guy, tongue tied now. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. But yeah, so that's why I didn't go live last Sunday. And then this Sunday we decided to go early because Mike's tired. He's got things to do. He's got a lot going on with work. Hopefully some good news coming with that. But the Halloween party is going to be fun. We're going to do a bonfire, and it will be my first time making homemade apple cider. So I'm excited about that. Anyone want to share some good apple cider recipes with me would be great. But yeah, so make sure you keep your eyes out in December for the 12 Days of Cookies collaboration. That's another thing. And fingers crossed for Mike to get some good news at work Monday, or, at least in the coming week. There's some big changes going on at work, and, I don't want to say too much, but hopefully we get some good news with that. But yeah, so has anyone else got anything going on? Anything exciting, you guys? Excited for Halloween? Any of you guys plan on carving a pumpkin for the contest? But yeah, so let's see. Other than that, I think we got our Halloween costumes picked out, assuming that they don't run out before I get my chance to buy them. Oh yeah, almost turkey time. I am so ready for Thanksgiving. I already know what all I'm making. I'm going to make turkey and ham and homemade macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing and dinner rolls, sweet potato casserole, green beans. I'm making these fancy drinks. They're like lava lamp drinks. It's like champagne with a little bit of vodka and then these like craisins, and the chemical reaction makes the craisins go up and down like a lava lamp. And I'm going to make a couple different pies. Oh yeah. I probably left something out, but I've typed it out somewhere, what all I plan on making. I'll probably make my husband's grandma's spinach balls for Christmas, because since we're having stuffing, I didn't want to do, it's one of the ingredients in the spinach balls, so I didn't want to do that at the same time. Score one with the big guy. It says they're doing their first live on the 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern from the family graveyard. Ooh, I'll keep my eyes out for that. I may be out trick-or-treating, but I will try to watch that because that sounds really cool. That sounds really, really, really cool, actually. So that should get you some good viewers, because I bet you there's a lot of people that are into spooky stuff like me. I was watching MT Homestead earlier, and they had the chicken on there as one of their guests, and he lives up in Connecticut. And I was like, ooh, lots of haunting, creepy stuff that happens in Connecticut. There's actually a book called Devil in Connecticut. It's supposed to be based on a true story. Just a lot of other creepy stuff that happens up in Connecticut. So I think that would be fun. But yeah, so other than that, we've just been really busy. I didn't have a chance to really plan a ton of things to talk about tonight. I just wanted to hop on because I wasn't live last week. And we are just kind of having some changes going on, and with the winter coming, I feel like we all get tired earlier and it gets cold and dark and everybody just wants to climb in bed and lay around and not really do anything. So I think we're gonna pick it to not a school night and a earlier time just because. So, but yeah. How many people watched Hocus Pocus 2 already? We did. We love it. Well, I mean, we don't love it like we love the first one, but we liked it. Um, I've been watching Halloween movies and shows since September, so. But that's pretty much me most of the year. And then come November, I watch this one, what's it called? Freebirds. It's called Freebirds. And it's where they get a part in a Thanksgiving turkey. Oh my goodness. Dr. Lund is getting snow tonight. No way. Are you in Canada? Or I want snow. It never snows here. And if it does, it's like half an inch for like a few hours. I want snow. I want a white Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, I told my husband and my mom and everyone that for Christmas I want like prepper gear, like emergency food, like things that store forever, and like, a weather radio and like paracord and all the cool things. Life straws. Oh, Wisconsin. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm jealous. At the same time, I don't want to live somewhere where it snows too much, like in parts of New York or parts of Michigan where, like, I know the snow is fun until it's not, until you have to go to work in it and you have to commute in it, and I understand that there becomes a limit, but I want to live somewhere where it snows at least a few times a year, a good bit of snow, and then, a normal winter, but I guess that place probably doesn't exist. Either snows a lot or it doesn't. But we did we're in Georgia, and we did have in '93, we had a big blizzard. It was 3.5 feet of snow, and it's like the only one, I think, that like Northwest Georgia has ever seen like that. But, yeah, so this weekend we're having a Halloween party and we're carving our pumpkins. And then next weekend, or next Monday, I'll be taking the kids trick-or-treating. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Dr. Lund. As long as I don't have to drive or really go do much in it, then I'm pretty happy with it. If I can stay home and just be merry, then I'm good. I'll be good with that. I think Danielle from Danny Day's Homestead, she might be getting in on the pumpkin carving action, so I'm excited for that too. And we have started decorating here. I'm not quite finished, but I did get some of my other cool things. He says he wants to drive in it, but he complains about having to drive 5 minutes to the store as it is. So I think him having to drive a few times in like 3 feet of snow or 2 feet of snow would make him be like, that's it, we're moving. Dr. Lund says that she lived in Florida for years before she moved up here. Okay. I've been to a couple parts of Florida, not any of the exciting parts. I think I've been to Orlando and Cocoa Beach and Lady Lake, just a couple little areas. But I'd like to see more for sure. I'd love to go to the Keys. But other than that, we've just had normal like chores going on and a lot of with work and school, and yeah, we definitely. So I've lived through some crazy earthquakes in California. I've lived through about 3 tornadoes out here in Georgia and Tennessee area. And then I've lived through, like the Mayan end of the year, Y2K, the blizzard of '93. So I think that's part of why I decided I wanted prepper stuff for Christmas. I want, like, Amazon has these prepper kits and stuff that you can order. Like, even some of those are cool. Just because I just want to be prepared for my family the next time something crazy happens, which it inevitably will happen. So I would like to be ready for it when it does. Yeah, Dr. Lund says she remembers when we got that snowstorm. That actually started snowing on my birthday. I was all like, yay, it's snowing for my birthday. And then I went to sleep and woke up the next day, which was supposed to be my birthday party. And I was freezing and standing in front of the heater. My mom's like, it's not going to do you any good. And I was like, why not? And she's like, because it's not on. And I was like, we'll turn it on. It's freezing. And she's like, well, go look outside. And we had a big sliding glass door in the living room. And I looked out the blinds and the snow was just up the sliding glass door, and as a little kid it was like up to my eyes almost, and I was like, oh. So naturally I didn't have a birthday party. We didn't have electricity. We actually were trapped in our house for like 3 days, 2 or 3 days, with very little of anything before someone was able to rescue us. But we lived so down this crazy long gravel driveway out in the sticks that we had to hike out to the road in the snow, and I ended up losing my shoes and socks in the snow. I almost got frostbite. It was pretty terrible, but we finally made it somewhere that had kerosene heaters and just different things like that, kerosene heaters, and they were able to cook. She had a big pot of goulash cooking, so we actually got like a hot meal and we're warm, and it was really nice to be rescued. It was definitely scary as a little kid, so I want to be ready for things that could happen like that for my kids, so that it's less scary for them. Naturally, nobody expected that to happen here, but now I'm trying to prepare for anything. See, and thank you, Score One with the big guy, for telling everyone to hit the thumbs up. It really does help. Let's see. Dr. One said that was crazy. She was in Tallahassee and they had ice everywhere. Yeah, the ice was nuts too. There was black ice all over the roads out here. But yeah, so that's just, something I'm learning. I'm trying to be more self-sufficient. Also COVID and SARS and government shutdowns and all the things that have happened. I just want to know that I can have a little stash of stuff for my family to keep them safe and happy and things like that. So that was definitely a big part of why I asked for that. And other than that, I'm just really excited about the pumpkin carving contest, and I'm really hoping to get some good participants in it. I know it's been a little last minute. It seems like I've been planning this since September, but it just took me a while to figure this all out and how to get the logistics of it going and get other people that wanted to be involved and just things like that. So it just basically has been, taking a little longer too. With the Memphis trip, I should have already had this video out, but if you live in the warmer climates like I do, it's still getting 60s and 70s in the day. You don't want to carve your pumpkin too early anyway because it just rots. So that's why we waited till a week before Halloween before we're going to carve ours, because it makes sense to us. But yeah. Other than that, I did not plant a fall garden. I was going to try to grow some garlic, and I didn't do it. But maybe next fall. This coming spring, I'm definitely going to try again. I made some mistakes this past spring, and then it was just a tough gardening year. Sorry, that was my cat. It was just a tough gardening year for everyone, or a lot of people anyways, on top of that. So I thought maybe next year. I'll try again next year. I'm going to try some things different. I think we're going to do either an in-ground flower bed or a bigger raised bed, something of the sort. My neighbor across the street, I just noticed that I built a little weird portable greenhouse thing next to her house. So that's cool. It looks like she's planning on a fall garden. So I'm going to have to talk to her and find out what she's got going on. But yeah, so anyways, we've just been really busy around here this week. Time's gotten away from us. Yeah, it's like a green trash bag tent. But it's where they used to have a real tent, so that's interesting enough. But anyways, aside from him being a smart butt over there, we've just been really busy. Oh, and my cat just fell off the window. We've been really busy. We've been really tired and really sick, and we've still got my son to pick a Halloween costume and get that all planned out. And he's been selling kettle corn for school, so we were doing that too, and running around trying to make sales for him so he can win a prize and things like that. But once we get into November and we change our day, I think it'll be a little easier for me to do these lives. For example, I don't have my what the flock moment of the week this week. I just didn't have time to look for one and have that ready to pull up. And I've still got a lot to do to get ready for my Halloween party also. So it's just been a lot going on. Been a little bit of a rough week. Next week will be better, and I will be back on at my normal time. Maybe early. We'll probably go on at 7 again, actually, next week, just because it's helpful for my husband, like I said, to be able to go to bed early and for the kids. Glenda, yes, we do still have a clothing line. If you go to my about information on my YouTube channel, you guys can check out my merch. We've got stickers, aprons, pajamas, t-shirts, hoodies, hats. I feel like I'm leaving something off, but I don't know. There's lots of stuff. Tote bags, I think. Hams, yams, potatoes, tomatoes. I'm just kidding. I can't resist with that song.
Pajamas, you name it.
You name it. We got it. But other than that, it's just been a long week, like I said, trying to keep up with everything. That's the link to our shop. But we will be doing 7 o'clock on Sundays for the rest of October, and then starting in November, I will be doing a different day and time. But I will probably announce that the same day I announce the winner. I'll just announce that same day what Mike and I have come up with that would just suit our family better for us. And we'll start going live then. The chickens are using their new roost. For those that were following that, they are using it. Some of them still choose to sleep on top of the old coop or here and there, but they do use it, which is better for me and for them. And Vern's been being a pretty decent boy. He still acts like a butthole sometimes, but it's nothing major. Not compared to what I've seen some roosters do for sure. And then participate in the pumpkin carving contest. You guys know you want to. It's going to be super fun. And hi, KJ. That's Kaden. That's my little boy. Oh, and we got 350 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. But yeah, so other than that, we've just been kind of catching up from being out of town. My mom and my oldest daughter stayed behind and took care of the animals for me. So for those of you who don't know, we've got 13 chickens, 2 axolotls, some fish. Hey, Cottonwood Ranch, thanks for stopping in. But we've got 2 axolotls, some fish, 13 chickens, 2 dogs, a cat, 2 ferrets, 2 rats, and a leopard gecko. Basically, and a partridge in a pear tree. So, somebody has to always stay behind with the animals. So my mom and my daughter, Violet, stayed behind, and they both suddenly are scared of the chickens. So they had to devise a plan to lure the chickens into the run while they went in there and did the food and water and collected the eggs. But they did it, and my chickens were okay. So the only thing was that when I got back, I had, a ton of poop to scoop, because that's the one thing they didn't do, but they did everything else, and I didn't want to complain. Hey, Dawn, thanks for stopping in. We were just, for those that are just stopping in, check out our video for the pumpkin carving contest we're hosting. Digging for Health is going to be donating to the prize. Chuck from Belinda and Chuck is donating to the prize. Lazy Days Ahead is donating to the prize, plus us, and we hope to see you guys participate in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are also talking about how we're going to start going live for the rest of October. We'll be going live at 7 p.m. instead of 8, just because of school and work and life. And then starting in November, we're probably going to change our day and time after the Halloween giveaway and all that stuff. So that's just some of what's been going on. And then everybody being sick. But yeah, so that's basically to those that are just dropping in what you might have missed. We updated that the chickens are using the new roost, and that Vern has been being a fairly good boy for the most part, which is good. Um, we just got back from Memphis for a business trip for Mike, and we're exhausted and sick, and that's why we went early tonight, and we just kind of decided it was better for us. Yeah, check out Dawn's channel. She's great. And Cottonwood Ranch is great. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for tonight. We just have this knucklehead behind me being goofy. But anyhow, yeah, of course, Dawn. We appreciate your support, and I love watching your videos. Oh, look at this. He must want something. I'm getting a massage. That doesn't happen very often.
Hey, that's because I'm tired a lot.
Oh, he's tired a lot, even though he just plays video games. Yes, Caden here wants to be YouTube famous one day. That's one of his goals, one of his many, many goals. He also wants to be a doctor, an EMT, a policeman, and many other things. But yeah, we're still trying to pick a costume for that little guy. Yep, he is my sweet boy. He's my only boy. I got 2 girls and a boy, and I just absolutely love having my little boys. Or boy, I don't know why I said boys. But yeah, I love him. He's such a sweet, kind, sensitive boy. So I hope he stays like that. I think he's getting embarrassed.
Wow.
But anyways, other than that, I just have been playing catch up on housework and giving my chickens some extra love since I was gone. And all my dogs, they missed the heck out of me. They didn't know what to do. I'm normally not gone for too many days at a time. And when I am, I always have like a family member here so that my animals aren't lonely. And it's just also a lot to ask anyone else to do really besides a family member, because like I said, I have over 23 animals if you count all the fish, the axolotls, rats, ferrets, dogs, cats, chickens, lizards, all of them. I have over 23 animals, and it's a lot of work that I do every day. My mom was saying, God, that's a lot. After I got back, I was like, that's just one of my chores every day. That's just one of the things I have to do every day. But it's by choice, and I enjoy most of it. It's not fun per se, scoop and poop and stuff, but I love every one of my animals. They're sweet, and I want to give them the best life I can possibly provide for them. So that's one of my big goals. I would have loved, if I'd known when I was younger how much I was going to want to work with animals, I wish I would have prepared more for that so I could have been a zoologist or something. I don't necessarily want to be a veterinarian, but I am aiming to own my own animal rescue one day. So that is a big goal of mine, is an animal rescue that can accept just about any kind of animal. I want to have the land and ability to take in anything from exotic animals that need to be rescued to cats and dogs and anything, wild animals, anything that needs to be rescued. I'd love to be able to help it. So that's a big goal of mine. So, all right, King Boy. Go get ready for school. Make sure you can find your shoes and your backpack. And Johnny Jim, thank you for stopping in. If you are new to my channel or just joining in on the live, we did post a video with our pumpkin carving contest that we're hosting. It's got all the rules. Basically, you post a video of you carving your pumpkin and show a shot of the finished pumpkin, and you use the hashtag, use the hashtag WTF carving contest and tag my channel. And we will announce the winner on the 30th. So you have from now until the 28th to post your video, And some of the prizes are still not listed. Chuck hasn't said what he's donating, neither has Jesse and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead, but they've both been kind enough to donate to the prize. And Andrea from Digging for Health has donated a beautiful hand-carved agate bat. So that's going to be one of the prizes, and we will be adding to that as well. So if you guys like to carve pumpkins, just have fun with it and post it. I love it. I even love the fails. Sometimes those ones are the best ones to me. So you never know. If I like your fail enough, it might still win. I mean, I'm not the only judge, but we will be judging anonymously, and all the judges will cast their vote. And then on the 30th, I will announce the winner. So check out the video with the details, and make sure you participate because it'd be fun. Dawn, thank you for stopping in for a while, and I hope you have a good night. As usual, I appreciate all of your Trumpet Master 77 and Dawn and all of you that have been coming in weekly. Thank you so much for helping me out. You guys rock. And Trumpet Master, I noticed that we saw your face in one of your videos recently. All his cooking videos, you don't see his face. But yeah. Other than that, it's just been a very long week, and I think we're all very tired here. I've got the rest of the week to catch up on chores and get the house in order and decorated for the party, as well as get all my recipes down for what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing a pasta salad with these like cool Halloween pastas that are like spiders and skulls and pumpkins and ghosts. And homemade apple cider, and then we're going to be doing hot dogs, and then everybody else that's coming was encouraged to bring a dish, so to take a little bit off my plate. But I really wanted to do a Halloween party. Moving into this house, I was really blessed with great neighbors, so I wanted to be able to invite my neighbors and my friends and my family. I don't have a ton of family left, but they are all invited to come over and eat and have a bonfire and just dress up if they want to. It's not required. And that's what we're going to do this Saturday. And then the Sunday before Halloween, I will be doing the live stream for the pumpkin carving contests, and I'm hoping that we get a lot of entries. So, or at least a handful. If we only get one entry, I guess we'll know who the winner is. But I think it'll be fun because, I mean, it's Halloween time. Surely people are going to want to carve a pumpkin, and I think that any level of art skill should be able to enter and just have fun with it. That's what I really want. It's all about having fun. I'm a super festive person, and I really enjoy the holidays. I love dressing up for Halloween, decorating. I love cooking. I love watching festive TV shows and movies, and that starts for me in September and doesn't end until like January, and when I finally stop watching all my Christmas stuff. But I just can't help it. I love it, and my kids love it, I think. I'm probably overly festive. I think everybody else in my family gets at least a little bit annoyed with my festiveness, but oh well. I like it, and that's who I am, and I am definitely the type that like wakes up at the butt crack of dawn on Thanksgiving and starts cooking and watches the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and then football, and the whole traditional Thanksgiving setup is what I enjoy doing. Yes, he does a lot of really good videos. If you guys are not subscribed to Trumpet Master 77, you should definitely go check him out. Lots of good recipes. And yeah, you guys, spread the word about the pumpkin carving contest, please, because I'm so excited about it. If you have a community tab, feel free to share that video out. We are looking forward to it. It's my first like YouTube collab contest thing, so but yeah, we definitely appreciate you, all of you coming in here. So It means the world to us. When I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't think anybody was going to subscribe, and now we have 350 subscribers and just some of the best supportive people that drop in, and we really love it. So, but yeah, so Mike put in the chat here that we were supposed to go to the Jack Daniels barbecue cook-off, but he did not mean to be at BBW. They're not cooking big, beautiful women. They're cooking meats, regular meats. But anyways, so the Jack Daniels World Barbecue Cook-Off, and but we ended up having to work in Memphis, and it just didn't line up for us. It wasn't in the stars. A lot of things kind of threw a monkey wrench in our plans lately. We've been tight on time and money and patience. So I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Life happens sometimes. Circumstances that you're not ready for happen sometimes. And you just got to make the best of it, which is what we've been doing this week. But anyways, other than that, we, Dr. Lund laughed. Yeah, we're all silly here, you know. Especially typos. My phone hates me, and my sausage fingers manage to type the wrong thing, or else autocorrect will immediately change what I wrote when I hit send, and I'm like, oh, it's a constant thing. So it's really funny. But yeah, his BBW one, that was pretty funny. Oh goodness. Who we cooking up first? But other than that, I meant to have my mom give me some pictures today that I could show, but like I said, we had technical difficulties. That's why I'm not using StreamYard today. I couldn't get my webcam app thing to work, and yeah, I understand, Dr. Lund. Our internet's been acting up, and my mic, once we got the camera to work, the audio wouldn't work, and it's just been a day. It's been one of those days. So I finally just went live on my phone, and I'm beat to death. I'm tired. And yeah, it's just one of those days. Let's see. Many does it change the
Yeah, see?
typo. But yeah, so anyways, we decided to jump on early tonight and just try to make sure we got a live out, since I did not go live last Sunday, and let everybody know what was going on. And I really wanted to hype up the pumpkin contest a little bit and try to get you guys to do it. But we are going to be hopping off here in just a few minutes. I just wanted to come on tonight, like I said, and just thank everyone for showing the support and subscribing and being awesome, and hope that you guys want to participate in our pumpkin carving contest, because that is super exciting for me. And I think the more people that participate, the more excited I'll get about it. And other than that, I've just been trying to pull myself together and catch up on housework and bills and life and get ready for my party. So with that being said, I am just absolutely tired, and Mike doesn't feel good and he's tired. So we're going to actually cut our live short tonight. But I do want to thank you guys for every second of your time that you spend watching my videos or joining our lives or giving my channel engagement. And carve those pumpkins, post a video. I'm serious. Serious. Do it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, do it. I'm not kidding about that part. Anyways, thank you guys, everyone. And I cannot wait to start seeing these pumpkin carving videos come out. And I cannot wait to announce the winner. So, happy Halloween. And until next week, I'm going to try to go get some rest and get caught up. Good night, and take care, everyone. Take care, Trumpet Master. Good night, Glenda, a.k.a. mother-in-law. And, yeah. Thank you all. Mwah.